Well, Colorado, that was a wild week last week in the state, being the week of April 20th. It's the Prairie Native here, back with you guys, giving you another rundown of recent events here in the state pertaining to hunting in 2A. Two big ticket items last week in the hunting space. The first being obviously CPW commission appointments. Sitchko, Emmerich, and Blaney had their confirmation hearing on the 22nd in Senate Ag, where Blaney's favorable recommendation passed and the other two had failed. All three proceeded to the Senate floor for a full Senate vote last Friday, where Blaney's appointment was approved and Sitchko and Emmerich was laid over until May 14th. May 14th is the day after general session ends here in the state of Colorado, May 13th, which effectively denied them the chance at the commission table. I had read an article a day or two later saying that those two had resigned from their appointments in the mix of all this at some point that day as well. So I don't know which one was the chicken, which one's the egg, and which one came first, the resignation or the layover. But either way, it's great that those two mindsets did not make their way to the commission table. Definitely need to get some balance back into the CPW commission at this point. So we'll see what the governor does with these two seats and who he appoints next. Stay tuned on that one. The second big ticket item, really good one here. IOTR, or the International Order of Teddy Roosevelt, got their petition measure approved to move to signature gathering here in the state of Colorado. The petition is an effort to get the right to hunt and fish placed into the state's constitution. The organization as a whole is aiming to get this same measure placed in all 50 states' constitutions. And then just to put it out there, constitutional petitions are a huge undertaking, so engagement is an absolute must to get this across the finish line. And the finish line is simply just getting enough signatures to even get this thing on the ballot in front of voters, whether it be this November or next November. It's a constitutional measure, so you need a minimum amount of signatures in each Senate district in order for it to be placed onto the ballot. And there even is a huge undertaking of getting 55% of the vote to pass. Again, as it's a constitutional measure, like everything else needs the general 51% to pass. Constitutional measures need that 55%. So stay engaged, get your family and extended family engaged. Be looking for a petition to sign, most likely online and digital these days, but definitely be on the lookout for that. They're on all the socials, IOTR is, so follow them on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date with their petition effort there. Camo at the Capitol took place last Thursday as well. I was out of state and unable to attend myself, but looking at socials, it looks like it was a good turnout. And then CPW announced last week that Antero Reservoir will be drained to Cheeseman Reservoir over the current drought conditions facing us this year. So a fish salvage has been issued for Antero Reservoir at this time. In the 2A space, Senate Bill 43, which is the barrel registry bill, continued to lay over daily for a fifth week in a row now, leaving only 2.5 weeks left for this bill to make it across the finish line. Again, in its current state, it's to be vetoed by the governor, as it effectively outlaws the sale of barrels in the state of Colorado in its current form. So it technically would need to trigger a background check, and it does not at this time. So it needs yanked back to seconds for further amendments, or it's just going to die on layover, or May 13th comes and session ends. So we'll see what happens with this bill. Not much next week on the schedule in the Capitol. So in general, in the near future, CPW has their fur sale comment open. It's been open for the last couple weeks now, and that deadline is May 3rd. Submit comments at the CPW Engage page online. They are looking for further exemptions to present to the CPW Commission in an issue paper for the July Commission meeting. And then most importantly, the May Commission meeting is coming up on the 6th and 7th. The meeting will be held in Grand Junction at the Convention Center there, which is 159 Main Street. Definitely get online and submit online testimony if you're not able to make the drive. I myself will be already got approved time off, so I'm trying to make the drive from 30 miles off of Kansas state line to 30 or 40 miles off of Utah state line for this one. So it's shaping up to be a huge contentious one, especially with the awesome week we just had last week with the petition and the confirmation hearings. So shaping up to be another juicy one. So they live stream it. CPW live streams it on their YouTube channel, so you can watch it there. 2 full days. Typically, most commonly, a day and a half, day and 3/4. Most commonly, but the agenda hopefully should be getting posted tomorrow, the 27th, next week for sure, but hoping to see it tomorrow. And I will have that posted up on my Facebook page, the Prairie Native Facebook page tomorrow, or whenever it's posted as well, so be looking for it there. So the fight's been going on for a good while now, folks, here in Colorado, and it cranked up a couple notches here with current events. So stay tuned, stay engaged, and again, be on the lookout for a petition to sign. So y'all have a good week, and we'll talk to you next Sunday.